Did you know your brain generates 12 to 25 watts of electricity? That's enough to power a low wattage LED light bulb. Imagine that, your thoughts lighting up a room. It's like having a little power plant in your head. So next time you're deep in thought, remember you're literally glowing with ideas.
If you think your brain is slow, think again. Your brain signals zoom faster than a cheetah on a caffeine rush. So how fast do brain signals really travel? Imagine this. You're at the starting line of a race. The whistle blows and you take off running. But guess what? Your brain signals are already way ahead of you, zooming along at a whopping 268 miles per hour. That's like traveling from New York City to Washington, D.C. in just an hour. These little messengers, called neurons, send signals that quickly. It's how you can catch a ball, dodge a flying object, or even just blink in the blink of an eye. Pretty cool, right? So next time you think you're quick, just remember, your brain is the real speed demon. Stay curious and keep those neurons firing. Speaking of your amazing brain, did you know that it's 75% water? That's right, your brain is more like a sponge than you might have thought. Keeping hydrated is crucial for maintaining brain function. When you're dehydrated, you might feel foggy, tired, or even have trouble concentrating. So drink up and keep your brain in top shape. Water isn't just for your muscles and skin. It's essential for keeping those speedy neurons firing on all cylinders. So next time you're feeling sluggish, grab a glass of water and give your brain the hydration it needs to keep you performing at your best. Stay curious, stay hydrated, and keep those neurons firing. If your brain was a person, it wouldn't even be allowed to rent a car yet. Turns out your brain doesn't fully mature until around age 25. That's right, until then it's like a teenager with a learner's permit, full of potential but still a little reckless. The prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for decision-making and impulse control, is the last to finish developing. So if you've ever made a questionable choice in your early 20s, blame it on brain science. But don't worry, this is totally normal. Your brain is busy making connections and fine-tuning itself to help you navigate adult life better. Think of it as a software update, but for your mind. So cut yourself some slack and embrace the learning curve. Because even when it feels like you're still figuring things out, your brain's got your back and it's getting better every day. You need to watch this if you struggle with remembering things. Your memories are not lost, just scattered. Imagine your brain is like a giant library. Each section of this library stores different types of memories. Your hippocampus, for example, is the librarian, helping you find and file new memories. Meanwhile, the amygdala stores emotional memories like that time you aced your exam. The prefrontal cortex is like the planner, helping you remember to-do lists and future events. But it doesn't stop there. Even your motor cortex has a role, storing how to ride a bike or play pianos. Isn't it cool how your brain is a super organized librarian? So next time you remember something, thank your whole brain library. Stay curious and keep exploring the wonders of your mind. Why do 75% of health enthusiasts prioritize hydration? Because 75% of your brain is water. That's right. Your brain is about 3/4 water. Imagine trying to think clearly with a dried-out sponge. Not great, right? When you're dehydrated, your brain struggles to work its magic. You might feel tired, have trouble focusing, or even get a headache. And nobody likes a brain freeze. Water helps deliver nutrients to your brain cells. It keeps those neurons firing and helps maintain your mood. So if you want to stay sharp and happy, drink up. But here's the kicker. By the time you feel thirsty, your brain's already a bit parched. So make it a habit to sip water throughout the day. Keep a bottle handy at your desk, in your bag, or wherever you roam. And it doesn't have to be boring old water. Jazz it up with a slice of lemon, a splash of juice, or some fresh mint. Hydration can be fun and flavorful, so the next time you're feeling foggy or sluggish, reach for that H2O. Your brain will thank you. Stay smart, stay hydrated, and keep those neurons happy. Until next time, keep your water bottle close and your mind clearer than ever. Did you know your brain is still growing even after you turn 25? It's true. Our brains are constantly developing and changing throughout our lives. However, the most significant changes happen during our teenage years and early adulthood. This is a time of incredible growth and development, especially in a crucial part of the brain called the prefrontal cortex. The prefrontal cortex is like the CEO of your brain. It sits right behind your forehead and is responsible for important functions like decision-making, planning, and impulse control. This area helps us make rational choices, think about the consequences of our actions, and resist impulsive behaviors. Think of it as the part of your brain that helps you think before you act. Because the prefrontal cortex is still developing in teenagers and young adults, their decision-making process might look different from that of fully grown adults. They might be more likely to engage in risky behavior, make impulsive choices, or struggle with planning and organization. For example, a teenager might decide to go to a party the night before a big exam without fully considering the consequences on their grades. This isn't necessarily because they are irresponsible, but rather because their developing prefrontal cortex is still learning to weigh potential outcomes effectively. Understanding that the brain is still growing until age 25 is crucial for everyone, especially parents, educators, and young people themselves. Parents can use this knowledge to guide their teens with patience and understanding, providing them with support and structure as their brains continue to mature. Teachers can adapt their teaching methods to better engage young minds and promote healthy development. Most importantly, young people can use this information to make positive choices for themselves. By understanding that their brains are still under construction, they can approach challenges with greater self-compassion and seek support when needed. Ultimately, knowledge is power, and understanding the amazing journey of brain development can empower us all to make informed decisions and live fulfilling lives.
Your brain is amazing. It's more complex than any computer. It controls everything you do. Thinking, learning, and remembering all start in your brain. The brain is a network of billions of cells. These cells talk to each other using electric signals. This is how we think and remember. Have you ever wondered how you remember things? Memories are not stored in one place. Different parts of your brain work together to create and store memories. This is what makes your brain so special. Let's explore some of these amazing parts. Imagine your brain as a giant puzzle. Each piece of the puzzle is a different memory. These pieces are spread throughout your brain. They are not all in one place. Different parts of your brain store different types of memories. There's a place for facts, another for skills, and yet another for feelings. Some memories are short-term. You need them for a little while. Then, your brain might forget them. Other memories are long-term. You keep these memories for a long time. Your brain decides which memories to keep and for how long. Deep inside your brain is a part called the hippocampus. It looks like a seahorse. The hippocampus is very important for making new memories. It's like a busy workshop. It takes information from your senses and turns it into memories. Think about learning to ride a bike. The hippocampus helps you remember the steps. It remembers how to balance and steer. Over time, these memories become stronger. This is how you learn new things. Section 4. A Library of Memories Cortex. The cortex is the outer layer of your brain. It's kind of like a giant library for your memories. Once the hippocampus forms a memory, it sends it to the cortex. The cortex stores these memories for a long time. Think about your favorite childhood memory. The details of that memory are stored in your cortex. The sights, sounds, and smells are all there. The cortex helps you recall these memories when you want to remember them. Section 5. Emotions and Memories. Amygdala. The amygdala is another important part of your brain. It's shaped like an almond. This small but powerful part controls your emotions. The amygdala helps you remember emotional events. It remembers things that made you happy, sad, or scared. Think about a time you were scared, your heart raced, and you felt afraid. The amygdala remembers this feeling. It helps you recognize danger in the future. This is how your brain keeps you safe.
Sleep is important for our health and well-being. When we sleep, our bodies and minds can rest and repair themselves. Just like we need to clean our homes regularly, our brains need to clean themselves too. This happens when we sleep. During sleep, our brains get rid of harmful waste products. Think of it like taking out the trash. Sleep helps our brains stay healthy and work their best. While we sleep, our brains go through a cleaning process. It's like a detox for our brains. This process removes toxins that build up during the day. These toxins can be harmful if they stay in our brains for too long. Sleep allows our brains to get rid of these harmful substances. This helps us think clearly and improves our memory. Our brains have a special system for removing waste called the glymphatic system. The glymphatic system is like a network of pipes that carry waste products away from the brain. This system is most active during sleep. When we sleep, the glymphatic system flushes out toxins, including a protein called beta amyloid. Beta amyloid is linked to Alzheimer's disease. Getting enough sleep is essential for our brains to function properly. Good sleep hygiene means having a regular sleep schedule, creating a relaxing bedtime routine, and making sure our bedrooms are dark, quiet, and cool. By prioritizing sleep, we allow our brains to clean themselves effectively. This helps prevent the buildup of harmful toxins and keeps our brains healthy in the long run. For centuries, scientists believed our brains were hardwired, fixed like a machine after childhood. This meant damage was permanent and learning new things became harder with age. However, groundbreaking research has shattered this limiting belief. We now know our brains possess an astonishing ability called neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity is the brain's ability to change and rewire itself throughout our lives. Imagine a bustling city with roads constantly being rerouted, new buildings erected, and old structures repurposed. That's your brain on neuroplasticity. Every time we learn, experience something new, or even think a thought, our brain's neural pathways rearrange themselves. This means our brains are not static, unchangeable entities. They are dynamic, adaptable organs capable of growth and transformation at any age. This realization is empowering, offering hope and possibility for healing, learning, and personal growth. Think about learning to play a musical instrument. Initially, it feels awkward and challenging. But with consistent practice, our brains begin to adapt. The neural pathways associated with finger movements, musical notes, and rhythm strengthen and become more efficient. This is neuroplasticity in action. When we learn something new, our brain forms new connections between neurons, the brain's messenger cells. These connections, called synapses, become stronger and more numerous with repeated use, like a path in the woods becoming more defined the more it's traveled. Conversely, pathways we use less frequently weaken and may even disappear, a process known as synaptic pruning. This dynamic process of rewiring allows our brains to adapt to new experiences, learn new skills, and even recover from injuries. It's a testament to the brain's remarkable ability to heal, grow, and evolve throughout our lives. Neuroplasticity offers a vast range of benefits, impacting almost every aspect of our lives. It's the driving force behind learning new languages, mastering new skills, and adapting to new environments. It also plays a crucial role in recovering from brain injuries such as strokes. For instance, stroke patients who have lost some motor function can retrain their brains through intensive physical therapy. By repeatedly practicing specific movements, they can stimulate the formation of new neural pathways, bypassing damaged areas and restoring lost function. But the benefits of neuroplasticity extend far beyond the realm of rehabilitation. It can enhance our memory, boost our creativity, and even help us overcome negative thought patterns. By understanding how neuroplasticity works, we can harness its power to improve our cognitive abilities, emotional well-being, and overall quality of life. The discovery of neuroplasticity is a call to action, urging us to become active participants in shaping our own brains. We are no longer passive recipients of our genetic inheritance, but active architects of our own cognitive destinies. Lifelong learning is key. Engaging in mentally stimulating activities like learning a new language, playing a musical instrument, or solving puzzles keeps our brains flexible and adaptable. Regular physical exercise, a healthy diet, and adequate sleep also play vital roles in supporting neuroplasticity. By embracing a lifestyle that promotes brain health and lifelong learning, we can harness the incredible power of neuroplasticity to live richer, more fulfilling lives. Our brains are capable of remarkable change and growth, and it's never too late to start investing in their well-being. Look closely at your fingertips. Each swirl and ridge is unique to you. No two fingerprints are exactly alike, not even between identical twins. Your fingerprints are a personal signature, a mark of your individuality. Just like our fingerprints, our brains are also one of a kind. Each brain has its own distinct patterns and pathways. This incredible organ, responsible for our thoughts, emotions, and actions, is as unique as we are. Imagine looking at a map of a city. You'll see streets, buildings, and parks laid out in a specific way. Similarly, our brains have their own intricate maps of neurons and connections. These neural pathways are like the streets and highways of a bustling city, constantly buzzing with activity. Some brains might have more connections in areas responsible for language, making them natural communicators. Others might have enhanced visual or spatial abilities, making them excel at art or navigation. Our experiences play a crucial role in shaping our unique brain terrain. Just as a city's landscape changes over time with new constructions and renovations, our brains are constantly adapting and rewiring themselves based on our experiences. Learning a new language, playing a musical instrument, or navigating a new city. All these experiences leave their mark on our brains, creating new connections and strengthening existing ones. Recognizing the individuality of each brain is crucial for understanding human behavior and fostering empathy. Just as we appreciate the diversity of cultures and perspectives, we must also embrace the unique ways our brains perceive and interact with the world. Our differences are what make us interesting and resilient. By understanding and valuing the unique fingerprint of each mind, we can create a more inclusive and supportive society that celebrates the richness of human cognitive diversity.